How's it going, everybody? We are just getting started. Got off a little bit late tonight, so I just saw like a snow NATO over here on my left. Might have to turn around real quick here and see if we can get that on camera. Hope you guys are doing well, staying warm. How's it going, Marcia? Good to see you. Oh, of course it's gone now. Right as soon as I turn around. It was like right here in the middle of this road. Snow NATO. It's pretty cool. There's like a pretty big vortex there. We're in downtown Oklahoma City though right now. Kind of just driving around in the snow. How's it going? D, good to see you in here. Again, we're driving around here in downtown OKC. Just turning around here. I wanted to get that vortex on camera, the snow vortex, but it was already gone. Actually, there's another one now in the middle of the street. That one's like crazier than the last one. Basically, these snow vortexes happen because the wind's going between the buildings. I don't even know if you can see it now. I don't know. I'm not chasing them all night. It might just be like the perception angle. But yeah, so we've got, right now, we've probably got close to about 2 to 3 inches on the ground of snow. So yeah, we got a lot of snow here in the last few hours. It started snowing probably around like 6 or 7. 6, 7 p.m. And now it's not trying to do the meme. It's actually kind of about the time. But yeah, so far we haven't had a whole lot of crazy stuff going on. How's it going, Hensley? Good to see you. I'll be safe tonight. How's it going, Scott, Cindy, Hunting? No, I wasn't gonna stand y'all up tonight. No, I got tied up at work. But I'm here now, and I don't have to work tomorrow, so we can be out a little bit late tonight. Don't know how late I want to be out because I'm thinking about going out at some point tomorrow too and shooting some stuff. Maybe do a daytime live stream or something. I don't know. It's a possibility. It's certainly a possibility. But yeah, there's not a whole lot going on right now. People are not really outside. I haven't seen a whole lot of people outside tonight, other than the people leaving the Thunder game. How's it going, Brian? Good to see you in here. I gotta turn this radio up. No, I don't work tomorrow. I work Sunday.
Oh, right now, 105 being route to 1400 West Woodson, Burbot 1502.
I have to work. I work Sunday, unless something crazy changes, but that's what I was told today. Because they had switched my day off. So. How's it going, Average Kid? Good to see you in here as well. But yeah, we're just kind of driving around and seeing if we can find anything. I don't know how much breaking news is going to happen tonight. Because really, to be honest, there hasn't been a lot going on. It's been pretty dead tonight. Pretty dead. But yeah, I was a little bit late tonight. Because I work Sunday and it's going to be bad Sunday. That's why. The roads aren't going to really improve much before Sunday. Because we're going to be well below freezing. I mean, we're only going to top out tomorrow at 9 degrees, and I think maybe 10 degrees on Sunday. And even Monday, we're not really going to see much melting, I don't think. I don't think we really have to go straight to black ice. And I mean, look at this. This street right here is supposed to be a snowplow route. They haven't even touched it. Doesn't even look like they've touched EKK Lord tonight. I mean, I'm not paying for the room, so it don't bother me. And I can go home anytime I choose. But surprisingly, I have not seen like people crashed out anywhere or anything tonight. It's crazy though to not see very many people on the road. So we're getting on I-40 right now. We are on I-40 right now. And right now I-40 is down to one lane. Caught up on the chat here in a few minutes. I can't really look at the chat while I'm driving tonight. That would not be safe. How's it going, Skater Boy? I can kind of see names and stuff. That's about it right now while I'm driving. But I'll go back and get caught up. I just wanted to take you guys there real quick, kind of on the highway. I mean, there's some people that are hauling butt in these lanes that haven't been plowed yet, and that's just not really smart. Not smart to do. Probably go down to like Penn and turn around. Because usually if I don't turn around about Penn, the signal starts to drop out. So the road conditions aren't really treacherous right now. The treacherous road conditions are supposed to happen tomorrow. So right now we've got about 2 inches at this time on the ground, but we're supposed to get another possibly like 4 inches of snow tonight to make it 6, and then we might have a lull in it. We might have a lull in the preset at some point tomorrow, and then tomorrow night it picks back up again. As of right now, it's not looking like I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow night because I have to work early on Sunday. So I'm planning to probably be live Sunday night, depending on what time I work on Monday. Wow, this is a hot mess right here.
Squad 9. Respond to pregnancy or childbirth at 8525 South Drexel Avenue. Time out 129.
But yeah, that's kind of the plan right now, though, is just the plan right now is I'm gonna have to not stream tomorrow night, maybe tomorrow during the day, and possibly Sunday night. Again, depending on Monday's schedule. I think I might be able to go back to a normal time though on Sunday. Now we're on the south side. Right now we're on Penn. I think we'll just kind of cruise the south side. We'll go down to like 44th Street and then take I-35 back up north. Especially nights like tonight. I really like to drive around a little bit because you never know what you might find. You might see somebody crashed out or something. or a house fire or something. I mean, it's very cold tonight. It's like 12 degrees, or I think our low tonight's supposed to be like 9. Our high tomorrow is going to be about the same. We don't really warm up tomorrow. I honestly don't know that we actually get above freezing during the week. Like, this is like some of the coldest. This is the coldest air that we've had all year long. I just can't believe how like dead silent the radios are tonight. It's just no. The winds had at least settled down tonight too. Yeah, I'm in a terrible cell spot right now. Southside is notorious for bad cell service.
I'll call them again, but it's called back.
We're too busy building stadiums to upgrade our cellular infrastructure.
Dispatch, Squad 9, you can return to service. Cancel my incident. Squad 9 is clear, cancel.
That's awesome. Apparently my washer fluid is frozen. That's not supposed to freeze.
Yeah, we're clear. We're trying to figure it out.
My washer fluid that is designed to not freeze is now frozen.
Let you guys close it out. I gave them the case number.
Sorry guys, sometimes the live stream buffers down here on the south side. It's out of my control. I was trying to say earlier, they would rather build stadiums here than fix the cellular infrastructure and make it actually usable. It seems like they want to. Got this much snow and we're supposed to get more. Usually this is like a whole event for us. Like, this is usually about the amount that we normally get, and we're about to. I haven't looked at the models tonight, but we could easily get another 6 inches of snow, possibly 8 inches of snow. So there's probably about 2 to 3 inches on the ground here right now. Clearly the only people on the road right now is me and the police, because the police is in front of me. I better slow the hell way down so I don't rear end the cop. But yeah, that's the police in front of me. So that's pretty much everybody that's out. Maybe a few people like riding their bikes that don't have another source of transportation and gotta get where they want to go.
White shirt and sweats with gray hair, trying to leave without shoes and socks on, calling for the high-end luxury prices, and even to go to another shelter.
Well, I definitely appreciate you being here, Scott.
Baker 7-4, looks like the caller was like...
Right now we're just kind of hanging out and driving around. There's not a whole lot going on. Really nobody out to cause problems right now. I think probably in the early morning or daytime tomorrow is when we're probably going to have people trying to go out and venture out and stuff and get curious and crashing out and stuff. But I worked about 12 hours today, so I'm probably not going to be... Oh shit, I got an ambulance behind me.
Good. You show celebration education.
It's just MSTAT, not IMSA. I don't know where MSTAT's going because this isn't MSTAT's area. Like I said, right now it's really just us on the road, so hang on. I'm trying to focus my phone camera, but it's not wanting to focus. Here, I'll go take you guys over here real quick and show you this guy plowing this parking lot, I guess, for a minute. Looks like he works at, looks like he's plowing the extra space storage or maybe the Walmart parking lot, I'm not sure.
Traverse City unit direct contact with a male named Kylo. Unknown last name.
This guy's here from Iowa, or at least the truck's from Iowa. Oh, thank you, Scott. I really do appreciate the super chat. Hang on one second. Let me back up. I want to show you guys this guy working. Yeah, right now, Gina, I would say this is probably 3 inches on the ground, but there definitely could be some areas with 5 inches. I would not be surprised. I absolutely would not be surprised. Thank you again, Scott. I really do appreciate super chat. But yeah, I would say 3 inches of snow on the ground right now. I don't have a ruler in my car with me, or I would get out, or a tape measure. I would get out and check.
86-1. Close up, let's see your ground. Close out.
Did y'all get 5 inches on the southwest side? Near OCCC? I'm also surprised that I haven't seen people out doing donuts in parking lots and stuff tonight. Feeling a little bit lazy tonight, so I'm probably going to shoot some stuff on my phone.
Close, well on.
MSTAT 21, this is second tones. I need you to respond to Morgan 21 second tones. Respond to Morgan.
Watching from Sacramento. Thank you, Jenny.
Back to headquarters, you can show us tonight.
You have family here in OKC? That's awesome. Well, I hope they're staying warm here. So yeah, we got a lot of, there's some plow trucks and stuff out. I haven't seen a whole lot of them. You're watching from Shawnee. I was just out there last night for officer involved shooting on the east side of Shawnee for work. Thankfully, nobody was hurt. None of the officers were hurt. Suspect. It sounds like the suspect's going to be okay. It was over off like Brangus Road, and I think like 43rd Street or something like that. And it keeps freezing on my windshield. I've got my window heaters on, but they're really not keeping up very well. Cannot see outside. It's funny, when I left home, usually my street's a little bit on the darker side at night. In my street tonight, it looked like it was almost daylight. Dang it, my window is freezing over. Yeah, I was able to turn my phone on manual focus, but I can't see out of my windshield, like right in front of my face. Kind of having to like look down.
377, okay.
220.
See, there's like a guy in the street here walking his bike. That is not safe to do right now. I feel bad for that guy having to walk in this stuff. You definitely can't really ride a bike very well in this either. You'll definitely slip and fall. I wouldn't say that the roads are in too terrible of shape right now. But I definitely would not advise most people to be out in this either, unless you really know how to drive on this stuff. And then as the sun comes out tomorrow, especially well, the sun's not really going to come out. It's going to stay cloudy during the day, but like as the sun comes up, even with the cloud deck, we'll still get a little bit of solar heating, which will allow some of it to melt, but it's not gonna, I mean, it'll still be covered roads, but like the bottom layer will start to melt possibly tomorrow. That's what I worry about, because it'll be, the sun can melt some of it tomorrow, but it's gonna immediately refreeze. I have an ice scraper in here somewhere, but I gotta find it.
Hey, time out for 149.
I think I'm gonna try to use, if the squeegee's not frozen inside the bucket, I think I'm gonna try to use the squeegee to, real quick to break up some of this ice on my windshield real quick. Yeah, there's a real possibility of it. Hang on one second. Let me try to break up some of this ice.
20 Northeast 36, and then there's an audible alarm from building security in Roselle.
All right, that's a lot better. Amer, this is Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of wind tonight. No, I'm not plowing the roads. I'm a news photographer. We listen to the scanners and we cover breaking news here in Oklahoma City. So far, there hasn't been really any breaking news. Sometimes I follow the plows, though. Sometimes I'll follow them around if I can find them. I haven't seen a lot of them out, though, tonight, surprisingly. It's still snowing, though. It's light right now, but...
Engine 7. Respond to a known incident at 306 Southwest 22nd
We're
Street.
expecting some heavier waves.
151.
Oh, almost hit that curb because I couldn't see it. Oh, I thought I saw a plow up here. I was going to try and catch up with it, but I don't see it anymore. I think there's just not really much they can do right now because our snowfall rates earlier were about 2 inches an hour. For a little bit, they're about 2 inches an hour, and they've gone down. Like, they're not anywhere near what they were earlier. Earlier, it was kind of crazy how hard it was snowing. See that plow anymore. We're gonna go toward I-35. I'm a little bit worried about tomorrow, though. If we really end up seeing 13 inches of snow, there's a good chance of me getting stuck in this thing. I think there's a really good chance of me getting stuck. And what I'm also worried about too is all the people that will be out tomorrow trying to play in the snow and stuff, and it's so cold. Like, the wind chills are very dangerous. It's like wind chills in the negatives, and then the air temperature in the single digits. We're not really used to that kind of cold here in Oklahoma. Like places up north, that's pretty common, so they know how to take the precautions, but here people don't really know. Where exactly am I at, Tim? I am at Southeast 44th and Shields right now. I'm at Southeast 44th and Shields, so down on the southeast side. Yeah, it's cold. It is definitely cold tonight. Yeah, this is Siberian era. This is Siberian era is what this is. I still think there's a good likelihood we get a fire or something tonight.
16 to 22 on 97. You're good.
Luckily, though, the winds aren't super high tonight, so we wouldn't have to worry about embers and stuff like that as much. And there's a little bit of a breeze, but it's only like 5 to 10 mile an hour.
Engine 10. Respond to a known incident type at 20.
I don't think power loss here in Oklahoma City, I don't think that's a huge threat right now. Unless there starts to be power grid issues. I think that would be the main thing, just the demand for power. I think that would be the most likely thing that we have to watch for. And here in a little bit, I'll probably check and see if there's any power outages or anything. But right now, the grid seems to be holding up. But I mean, the amount of people that are experiencing this kind of cold, I think is definitely going to put a strain on some of the power grids here in Oklahoma and Texas. And I think most of the state of Oklahoma is on Southwest Power, whatever, Southwest Power Authority or whatever, which is who manages our power grid.
We're showing 2 PD units on the scene. We'll let you know when they clear it.
Yeah, the city said they're supposed to be out plowing the roads. 12-hour shifts, but like I said, I haven't really seen any plow trucks. And I think there's just some, and some of them might have actually been going over these areas, but
This guy's saying you need help, saying you can't get to the door to open it.
it's very,
What's going on with it?
the snow that we have tonight is a very powdery snow, so it might be really hard for them to plow it. I don't know. That may be the case. That may be why it doesn't look like they've touched it. But the city was saying that they're going to be out plowing. And then the state has has ODOT crews out. ODOT has some crews out. ODOT has contractors here in OKC area. Whoa. Actually, there's a Jeep that looks like it's spun out. I was trying not to slide out the intersection. Yeah, I think that may be what they're doing, is waiting to see if it gets worse or not.
Well, she's making her way out.
Dispatch engine 7. We've been cleared in by BD.
Trying to see if I can get over here before this Jeep gets free. It looks like there's a Jeep that spun out, or maybe a car spun out or something. I don't know. Maybe I think we're going to go up the highway. Turn around.
There's 2 people in here. They're both freezing. Just acting strange. Yeah, we got 2 that are just not responding to us, but they're kind of out of control. People in here.
We're going to go up to Grand and turn around. But I do expect the roads to get worse.
I haven't seen anyone yet.
Yeah, this road right here is not good.
Yeah, I was here.
Trying to take the Grand exit, but some of these snowdrifts are pulling me, or these ruts are pulling me. We're gonna go spin around though and go try to see if we can get some video of these vehicles that look like they may be spun out on the highway.
Target Delta 22.
Even four-wheel drive vehicles, though, are going to have problems in this stuff. Like, I'm all-wheel drive, and some of these roads are not good for me.
Hey, on the 22nd, a medical was called there, so they were using a generator and could possibly be in shock. I don't know if it's going to be a gas generator or what, but you guys might want to check that out or have fire checked out.
Like this car on the highway right now, they're going a little bit fast, I would say. I don't think you can really do safely. I don't know that you can do above 35 miles an hour right now. especially on the exit ramps. The exit ramps are in bad shape right now.
Service.
10-4 disturbance, 2773 West Side 240 Service Road. It's going to be guys chasing the calling party. If I'm answering any questions, immediate back.
Looks like they're gone now. That Jeep's gone now. I think they spun out.
I'm going to show you the back on that party disturbance.
Yeah, it definitely looks like they spun out. You can see the tire marks. So if you live here in Oklahoma City, I would not advise trying to travel.
24 Southwest.
Again, I think the road conditions are going to continue to deteriorate as the night progresses and as tomorrow progresses. I don't know that the snow's really deep enough right now either for tire
The
chains.
subject's possibly going to be a white male.
But I don't know that the snow's deep enough yet to need chains.
Go ahead.
I don't know what this is. This is a car that hit a plow.
Dispatch, clear on that engine 7.
This looks like a car might have hit a plow. If that's the case, we're gonna have to get out on that and get video of that. No, it's not a plow. It looks like a wrecker. Doesn't look like a whole lot to me.
194 City 10
So it may not be anything newsworthy.
410
I don't know. I can't tell if they crash or if maybe they're just disabled.
You just want to notice the inside and check out. 326 City. 326.
Yeah, the semis are having a hard time getting around too. I haven't seen a whole lot of semis out tonight too.
Kilpatrick westbound, just west from Broadway Extension. It's going to have an Oklahoma used dealer tag 40139. Let me get you a VIN number. It's going to be a black Escalade. It's going to have a flat tire on the rear.
Hopefully this guy doesn't hit me.
326 City, you ready to copy VIN number?
Why is this not focusing?
It was VIN 1 George Young, Sam 4 Henry, King, John 7, John Robert 1, 18569. Okay.
Actually, it looks, now that I can see it a little bit better, it looks like they might have drove up into the median. So maybe a very minor crash, I'm not exactly sure. It's not really worth me getting out and asking for information or anything, because it's not.
Can you show 76, code 4 for now?
$3.68, but didn't advise if you can start a record for this vehicle.
Yeah.
Alright, I got rid of that spammer. I got rid of the spammer.
Engine 22. Respond to pregnancy and childbirth.
Yeah.
1157, Northwest 81st Street. Time out, 206.
Yeah. Y'all are mostly getting ice down there? Yeah. Is anybody in Texas getting snow? Anybody in here from Texas? If you live in Texas, let me know if you're getting snow or if you're just getting ice down there. Are the homeless camped out on 4th and Virginia? We can go look in a minute. We can go look in a minute. I'm sure a lot of them are camped out tonight though, because a lot of them aren't allowed in some of those facilities because they try to take drugs and stuff inside, and they can't do that. They're not allowed to take drugs inside, and they don't want to give up their drugs, so that's the unfortunate thing. It'll probably come with the second wave. Oh, we guess then. Y'all been getting fog today?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's going to mess with the supply chain and stuff too, since all the semis are going to have a hard time. Well, that sounds like a typical Houston thing. They have problems with all kinds of things. I'm not surprised by that, YKN. Houston always has a reason they can't do something. So yeah, that's this. Again, this is pretty much getting ready to clear up, so I think we're gonna move on and try to find something else. Again, this looks pretty minor. Nothing yet in Joshua, Texas. Yeah, the snow started a little bit late here, a little bit later than I expected.
Incident type at 5613 North May Avenue southbound. Time out, 209.
Yeah, Houston should be able to handle.
Approximately 11 degrees in the city of Oklahoma City. Feels like -4.
It's 11 degrees in Oklahoma City right now. It feels like -4 according to the police dispatcher. That's what they just put out over the radio.
Turn around and that's it. It's not going to be a cheap though. Stand by for it to be.
In Bedford, nothing there yet either. Well, I guess that's a good thing. You don't want the ice. You don't want the ice there. I'm glad that everybody took the precautions that they needed though. It could start overnight though. Like I said, I haven't looked at the models or anything in the last few. Well, really today I was so busy. I just didn't really have a whole lot. I looked at the snowfall models and that was about it. Like the predicted snowfall totals. Roads seem to be honestly getting worse than they were earlier. They weren't this bad earlier. I was able to drive bit faster earlier. And I'm really only able to go for 35 on most of the highway. Now that this is plowed, this is a little bit better. Clear in 32 in Minnesota, northern Minnesota.
That other call you were on northbound, north of 6060. Did they wind up taking that vehicle or cancel it?
Guy behind me is not allowing any stopping distance, that's for sure.
Okay.
He's riding my ass. And there's a guy over here flying up on our left. We might get him spinning out on camera. He's just blowing up that left lane that's not even been plowed out. Hopefully he actually knows what he's doing before he wipes out. He's probably going about 50 or 60.
Go ahead. Just be advised, that vehicle that was southbound, the black pickup truck, it will be picked up by tonight. They called their own records, so they'll be pulling it out and getting calls over that. It's going to be in the same area as the vehicle that was towed northbound. Okay.
Yeah, the lanes are fine once you're... Yeah, that guy's gone, dude. He's going like 70 miles an hour in this stuff. That's stupid.
12 hours.
I don't know where you'd be going this time of night where you need to go that fast. And I saw something that the Highway Patrol was talking about on the news. They were talking to somebody, they were talking about like the speed, if you're driving an unreasonable speed for the condition, speed, or whatever, they'll write you a ticket. It is dangerous. And again, there's a lot of people out here that are not experienced drivers. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to drive in this stuff. Donuts are always fun. Yeah, I'm hoping to... Maybe somebody will be doing donuts in a parking lot. We can go watch them and maybe we'll get video of them hitting a light pole or something. So they're at least working on plowing the highways right now. So that's the good news. I don't know why this guy's driving in the left lane slow. That's pretty dangerous. You got this guy, because he's got four-wheel drive blowing up the right lane. That's dangerous too, because that's dangerous too, because four-wheel drive doesn't matter. If you hit a patch of snow that's frozen over, then you're still going to spin out. Like, you can't stop.
Engine 11. Respond to check welfare.
People just don't understand stopping distance in these kind of conditions. They don't understand that your stopping distance increases dramatically.
Engine 30 and rescue matter 34. Respond to operator injury at Northwest Expressway westbound and Candlewood Drive northbound. Time out 2:15.
Alright, we have a crash at Northwest Expressway and Candlewood Drive.
Engine 23. Respond to personal assistance call. 705 Southeast 30th Street. Time out 2:15.
So I think we're gonna start headed that way.
Here, the subject in the background, not sure on drugs or alcohol. Black male last name wearing red t-shirt, red shorts. This illness is bipolar. Okay.
again, if you're just joining us, let's see, we got about 500 people, or almost 600 people watching now. If you're just joining us, this is 405 Live News. We're live every Tuesday night, Friday night, and Saturday night when we have a normal week. We're live and we chase the scanners. We listen to the scanners and chase down all the breaking news here in Oklahoma City. And we're live right now in Oklahoma City. There's a winter storm bearing down on us. We got about I would say about 2 to 4 inches of snow. We could possibly see upwards of 6 to 8, maybe even a foot of snow before all is said and done. And that is definitely not common here in Oklahoma. It's very uncommon actually for us to get this much snow. This could potentially, if everything shapes out right, we could very well see a historic amount of snow.
To give the 20, we could hear a scuffle in the background.
Yeah, we don't usually get a good winter storm in January. Usually it's a little bit later, like March, when we start to get more moisture in the air as we go into spring.
Where it looks to be, we could hear also a male that was yelling in the background.
Northwest Expressway and Candlewood Drive. So yeah, again, we're headed to an accident with injuries that just dropped a few minutes ago. It's on the northwest side of the city. Right now we're near downtown. So it could be a little bit till we get there. And just so you guys know also, cellular infrastructure is not very good in Oklahoma City, so the stream may buffer a little bit, especially as we get a little bit further west of downtown. But it'll sort itself out pretty quickly, and we'll be back to normal if that does happen. So just thought I'd give you guys a heads up.
Can I get a case number on my CMA power, please?
Engine 15. Response to at 2609. Heatherstone Road westbound. Timeout 219.
6605. Okay. Let me see if I can change that real quick. 6605 Northwest Expressway. Yeah, that's about where we're going. It's about 15 minutes away with these conditions. And again, we got to drive a little bit slower tonight because there's snow on the ground and your stopping distance is greatly increased. The amount of distance you need to stop safely. Luckily, a lot of people heeded the warnings tonight and stayed in, which is a good thing. I think this is a plow in front of us. I typically try not to pass the plow. I try to stay back and let them do their thing, and he's plowing the left lane. You can see he's not really doing a whole lot though, because this is kind of a very powdery snow, so it makes their job a lot more difficult.
I mean, 1014 with 2 females to the address on my call.
County 88, 1090.
Makes the plow driver's job a lot more difficult.
That's cool, just be advised, he only 88 so.
Report, can we get a status number?
Let me give him about a lane.
Terminate.
Like I said, I try not to pass them like in the lane next to him because they're trying to work, and either snow can hit your car and cause problems, or a rock or something, or a piece of the pavement, or something could go wrong and hit your car and damage your car or hurt you. So always good to be just cautious while you're passing the plow trucks. We're not passing them at all. And if you do need to pass the snow plow, give them extra room. We're going to attempt to take the I-44 exit. Doesn't look like it's been plowed. But these guys are working around the clock, so hats off to all the plow truck, snow plow drivers out there that are working to try to make the roads safe to travel on again. But unfortunately, we're in a little bit of a lull right now in the snow. But that'll be changing here in a little bit. We'll probably get a few more rounds of snow tonight. And then tomorrow we're supposed to get a second wave.
You can fire it, so if you come in, we actually don't need fire, you can cancel them just instantly.
But luckily our air temperature aloft is cold enough to where it's going to sustain snow and not be a wintry mix.
Dispatch, engine 11. You all can return to service. Cancel by PD. 92 County, 1010, starting 50.
Mom, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. You don't have to do that.
11 dispatch is in traffic for I don't know if you,
You spend enough money when you race me. You don't have to send me money. Again, right now we're headed to report a major accident with injuries on the northwest side of town. We're about 10 minutes away or so right now. The road conditions, the highways are a little bit more passable, but the side streets right now, the city streets aren't in very good shape right now. And they're supposed to have plow truck drivers, snow plow drivers out 24 hours working 12-hour shifts. That's true. Salt does not work below 20. So they stopped using the salt brine here in Oklahoma. They started using beet brine here in Oklahoma. It's supposed to work at a lower temperature, but when you're talking single digits, I mean, there's just not much you can do with single digits. And also our snow rates were just so high too. Like, you know, you can start to get accumulation even if the soil temperature is above freezing if your snowfall rates are high enough. And that's kind of what's happened here in Oklahoma City. Because we were in the 70s just last week, and I don't know that the soil temperatures were necessarily below freezing. And then as more snow begins to pile up on top, it'll cool the pavement off and just continue to stick. And sometimes though you'll get like the bottom layer of the snow will start to melt if the soil temperature is too low, but it'll continue to refreeze with the additional snowfall on top. So sometimes it can turn to a solid sheet of ice, or if you get a flash freeze, which we could see a flash freeze I think earlier in the week as we start to kind of thaw out. I think we could see a flash freeze. I don't think this snow is going to go anywhere until at least Monday or Tuesday. I'm leaning a little bit more toward Tuesday though. I always find it so cool though watching the snow blowing across the road. I love watching that. Like when you can see it dancing on the pavement. That's one of my favorite things about winter storms is watching the snow blow across and just kind of dance across the pavement, because every single streak has its own characteristics. It moves in its own way. It's really cool.
domestic, husband being used and pouring water on her and kicking her out. Last me on white shirt. Okay.
That guy sounds like a real winner. Some lady's old man is being abusive and yelling at her and throwing water on her and kicking her out of the house.
That's going to be a phone call.
What a real asshole. It's a possibility. I think it would be earlier. I think it would be more in the morning or tomorrow when if we see thunder snow. I think it's a possibility, but I wouldn't rule it out. It just kind of depends on how intense these next few bands are, or the next few waves. If it's a really intense wave, yeah, it could possibly generate enough static. In my experience, I've only really got thunder snow out of really intense snow bands.
If you're not close, you can 1022.
Again, guys, we're headed to an accident with injuries right now. We're gonna go check it out, see what it is, see if it's anything visual. If it's nothing crazy, we're probably not gonna get out, but I'll shoot a little bit on my phone from inside the car. If it's something really crazy, though, I'll probably get out and bring you guys along with me. But if it's nothing too serious, then we'll shoot it from the car and move on to the next thing. I don't like being tied, especially when it's a little bit harder to get around and it takes longer to get around. I don't like being tied to one part of the city, because if something like a fire happens, I want to be able to get there fast. Because when it's like this, we may be able to beat the fire department too.
Virginia going pretty simple and pulling on about 2 to 3 hours ago.
I was only going about 30 miles an hour, 35. I try to go pretty slow in this stuff. It's typically about how I drive. This is about 35 when it's snowy like this, because I don't want to crash. Again, your stopping distance is greatly. The amount of distance you need to safely stop on snow and ice is greatly increased. Takes more time to be able to stop, so you have to be able to react. And that's what people who don't drive in this stuff, or have never driven in snow, or they have limited experience driving on snow and ice, they don't understand that a lot of the time. They think you can still stop a car like if it was dry conditions, just because you have good brakes, or you have good tires, or you have four-wheel drive. And there's only so much you can do. And this more powdery snow to me is a little bit more difficult to drive in.
Let's see. The baby daddy's causing a scene and came to visit the children, but doesn't live there. And we tried.
I don't know, Nikki. I don't know where the plows are. It's pretty crazy. They're supposed to be out. They're supposed to be out 24 hours a day in 12-hour shifts. I mean, there's so many streets though, and I mean up north they have a lot more plows than we do here. we don't have as many plows here because we don't get as many impactful storms like this. So we don't have nearly as many plows. We have a lot, but and Oklahoma City is such a big city too. Not necessarily population wise, but square mileage wise, Oklahoma City is one of the largest cities in the country by area, by landmass. So they're probably out working. It's just they're working. You know, they can only go about the same speed as us, if not slower, because they're dragging a big piece of steel across the ground. And they're trying not to destroy the pavement either.
Oklahoma City, Adam 535.
Go ahead.
Shawnee transferred a 1026 I-40 eastbound at the 178 mile marker. Unknown vehicle description. It's pulled over with hazards on. Passenger waving down traffic on the outside shoulder.
That's out near Shawnee. That would take us about 2 hours to get there right now. Really, we're only sticking to the metro tonight. I mean, it would take us so long to get beyond the metro. Unless something crazy happens, like a pileup or something like that, then we might go. Definitely probably don't want to get on the turnpike though, unless something really crazy happens. Turnpike's probably not in good shape. Because it takes their plow trucks a lot longer to handle that stuff, because there's not as many exits on the turnpike. So we'll be pulling up on this crash here in a few minutes. We're just a few minutes away.
Squad 24. Respond to breathing problems. At 4212, Northwest 43rd Place. Time out. 234.
So somebody got transported, it looks like, from this scene. Unless it's from a different call, but it looks like somebody got transported probably.
Yeah, definitely.
But again, we're about to pull up here in just a minute. We're pretty much right on top of it. Probably about a half mile away. Side of the road it's on, I can't really see. It's hard to tell. It looks like they might have gone off in the ditch.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to find the entrance of this parking lot. Looks like they might be pushing it out right now.
Plane is actually,
I think this is the entrance. Oh, it doesn't connect. Dang it.
I'll still be on that. High 658.
So they're at least getting the cars out of the roadway pretty fast, it looks like. So I don't think anybody was seriously hurt here.
There's no damage to this pole at all. Yeah, there's just like a full vehicle. No parking lot.
Sounds like this vehicle might have hit a pole, and they said there's no damage to the pole, and they are pulling in a parking lot. So I think they might have hit a telephone pole or something. There's a little bit of damage to the car you can see from the bumper, but it looks like they're leaving.
Can we get call for us?
So nobody seriously hurt here. It looks like they took it over to the hotel over there, so this isn't going to be a story. Looks like everybody was okay. And again, that ambulance may have been for another call. So this is pretty much wrapped up. Yeah, and I think that car might have been a CTSV, so that probably was rear-wheel drive. So yeah, they went and pulled it over the parking lot, and it sounds like they're calling their own tow truck or something. So again, this isn't really newsworthy.
98, are you clear in the comments on your call?
But hats off to all the police and firefighters that are out here working in this stuff. It's definitely dangerous for them to be out here. But we're gonna go ahead and move on, find something else. Because the car's not crashing into the pole anymore. They already moved it off the pole, so. And they're calling their own tow truck, and I'm not going to go over to the hotel parking lot and deal with security. But we'll find something else. Somebody will spin out or something. It's only a matter of time.
Did you start 988 out here, please?
Again, the side streets are in rough shape right now. The highways are getting to be in better condition. The plow drivers are out on the highway for sure. And they typically work in pairs and stuff. Yeah, Jenny, Oklahoma City is nice. Take some aspirin. What do you mean? Oklahoma City's definitely a nice city. It has its rough parts like everybody else. Or like everywhere else. But overall, it's a pretty nice place to live. I enjoy living here.
10 or 20 years ago, nice.
Okay.
How's it going, Brandon? I'll have to look at. Like I said, I'll have to check comments once I'm stopped. I can't really check them while I'm driving and this stuff. I went ahead and blocked Justin. I didn't see his comment. That was inappropriate. We're not gonna have that. Not in my chat. Take it somewhere else. Sounds like there might be a water main break in Del City somewhere. I gotta go find that.
Okay.
I've never been to Sacramento. No. Nope, I've never been to Sacramento. I've been to Northern California. I've flown through Los Angeles. Like, I've flown through LAX. But I've never actually gotten to see Los Angeles. And I've been to San Francisco. I've been to, like, Santa Rosa. Like, so Northern California. But never Sacramento, no San Diego, none of that yet. It's on my list. I would love to. Oh shit. I think we just drove into a grassy ass field. I thought that was paved. Whoops. Good thing I've got all-wheel drive. Lake Tahoe's the best spot. Yeah, I would love to. Yeah, I think this might be the most streamers we've had. So thank you all you guys who are watching. And we might be back out again tomorrow at some point. So be sure you subscribe to the channel.
Call Frank Baker, 897 truck back there, 1006. Volvo, gray and color to Nicole Willis, 622 North Boulevard in Sedgwick.
I earned $200.
Looks like most people are staying inside. Yep. And that's the good thing. People are heeding the warning. They've known for several days to stay inside.
Squad 9. Respond to breathing problems.
And not drive around in it.
2600 Southwest 93rd Street. Time out. 244.
Give me just a second, guys. We're not staying here. I just gotta try to find a water main break that happened in one of our suburbs. I'm just trying to pull that back up real quick. 39 tomorrow, the racers will be out. Oh, I'm sure they will be.
Like at 4:30, can you put me on Parsons Drive, please?
I'm sure they will be. Give me just a second. I gotta find this real quick.
Be advised that the neighbor that's giving him this information is going to be located on the opposite side of headquarters of 690. Can I show you back in Route 4107 Fairview Street for that residence check? I feel like the neighbor just told him that the individuals were back. The only description he could give was that they were approximately 5'3", 5.
Clear. Can he give a description or?
Neighbor advised him that they were on the side of his property. Headquarters to 453, will you
Well, apparently my radio did not pick that up. So, or wait.
Headquarters is going to rescue. I'm showing you in Route Howard Drive in East Reno, South Howard Drive in East Reno, or RV advised it is coming up out of their sidewalk.
Give me just a second, guys. We're about to head somewhere. Alright, I found it. It's over off of Reno. We're about 25 minutes away in these conditions, so just bear with me.
Negative, you can cancel.
So yeah, right now we're headed to a water main break. It's supposed to be water shooting up out of the sidewalk. I'm not be able to stop for that. I'm not even going that fast and I couldn't stop. Only doing like 20 miles an hour and I couldn't lock it up. Yeah, the city streets are not in good shape right now. And this is one of like our main streets in the whole city. This is kind of crazy that they haven't plowed this yet. So yeah, again, we're headed to a possible water main break. And especially when you get temperatures like this, it's very possible. We have a lot of old infrastructure in a lot of the Oklahoma City metro. A lot of our cities are older. So water main breaks and stuff like that are definitely very common with winter storms. And that's a big problem for them to have a water main break. If it affects a lot of homes and stuff, that's definitely a big problem. Because now you're talking about people being potentially without running water.
At 3162 Touchmark Drive, map page 18D. Engine 6, difficulty breathing. At 3162 Touchmark Drive, map page 18D.
But again, guys, the roads are in bad shape. So if you live here in Oklahoma City, I would not recommend driving in this stuff. I can't believe like expressway hasn't been plowed, or it looks like it hasn't been at least. Expressway is again one of our like main thoroughfares here. It's kind of crazy.
Engine 21. Respond to unconscious or passed out. At South May Avenue and Southwest 44th Street. Time out. 250.
I know Oklahoma should be built for the winters. We get a lot harsher winters here than we did in North Texas. I mean, we see a lot more snow. We're basically, and I mean, Oklahoma's basically, in my opinion, pretty close to the Midwest. Like, we're pretty pretty close to being the Midwest. We butt right up to it. Because the Midwest starts in Kansas. So we should have the ability to handle all of it. But unfortunately, we don't. I do think Tulsa handles it a little bit better than Oklahoma City, though. Oklahoma City acts a lot like Dallas when it comes to winter. Yeah, this is definitely our first decent storm in a few years. We haven't had a good one in a while. Well, and they use a lot of PVC piping in DFW too. Here, more and more people are starting to use PEX, which PEX can kind of handle harsher winters a little bit better. PEX is like that colored, like red, blue piping that you see. A lot more people are starting to use that when they build new construction for water delivery. I mean, you still have to use PVC for drainage and stuff, I think. I don't know. I'm not a plumber. I don't know much about plumbing, but from what my understanding is that PEX is more flexible and better at it handles expanding and contracting a little bit better. Sorry guys, I can't really read my chat too much right now while I'm driving. It's not safe to do it in these kind of road conditions. I can see some names and stuff popping up, but I really can't. It's just not safe to read it while driving. So if we have a stopping point, or if we end up getting out on this water main break, I will try to go back and read some of the chat as much as I can, as best I can. Sometimes in the winter too, I just like to drive without music and stuff. Like even if I wasn't live streaming right now, sometimes I just like to I don't know if maybe anybody else is the same way. Like when I'm out in the snow and stuff, I just like to drive without the radio, and it's just kind of, to me, it's like very peaceful. I just find it very peaceful to just drive in the snow and stuff without music. Just listen to the sound of the road, the wind blowing and stuff like that. Because everything just feels very still. I'm only doing about 40 right now, if even that. Kind of going between like 35 and 40. I'm not going very fast at all. Speed limit here is like 60, so I'm doing about 20 under. Like I was saying earlier, a lot of people really, if they've never driven in this stuff, they don't understand that their stopping distance is greatly increased. Like you're not stopping on a dime in snow and ice. It's just not happening. Not gonna happen. 802 East Reno, Del City. Worried I'm gonna end up driving in the grass because I cannot tell where the shoulder is.
At 3720 Southwest 43rd Street. Time out 2:58.
It's going to be a quicker.
Yeah, there's supposed to be like a water tower there. That's apparently what they just said on the radio. There's supposed to be a water tower at that address that y'all just heard me say. There's supposed to be maybe a slow leak. I'm just glad we didn't get a lot of ice out of the storm so far. I hate ice. At least with the snow, once they've plowed it, you can actually drive on the roadway again. Water leak thing that we're headed to could be something, could be nothing. We'll just have to see. They said it's a slow leak, so I don't know. Definitely cleared out that right lane a lot better, so I'm going to get into the right lane and not drive in the lane that hasn't been plowed yet. We are down to 12 degrees here right now. I think it's colder than that. Usually my car is a little bit warmer. My car usually reads a few degrees warmer than the actual air temperature.
Hold on.
Still 12 degrees is pretty dang cold for Oklahoma. It doesn't usually get that cold. We're about to go underneath the Scissortail Bridge. For those of you not from Oklahoma or Oklahoma City, the Scissortail Bridge is shaped like the Scissortail flycatcher bird. That is our state bird here in Oklahoma. So that's what we just drove under, or what we're driving under now. It looks really cool in the snow. Every time it snows, I wish I could stop and grab a picture, but that would not be safe. Especially when I've got semis riding my back like I do right now. Look at this guy, he's doing like 60 or 70 in this stuff because he's got four-wheel drive. He thinks he can do that. And now he's flooring it because I can hear him accelerating. It's going to be a bad day for him when he puts it into the wall.
I was on following her, and then I hung up, and I was not answering again. And, she's not making any sense.
I'm not really driving that fast. I'm only doing 45. Should have seen the guy that just passed me. He was doing like 70 or 80. And he passed me like I was stopped. He's gone. I'm only doing 40 or 45, which is 20 miles an hour underneath the speed limit. So, I'm not driving fast at all. It is more dangerous to drive 20 miles an hour on an interstate in the snow, by the way. Unless it's like blinding snow. Should I drive around with my hazards on though, so everybody knows that there's a hazard on the roadway? Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that fun curve coming up. I'll be fine though, because I'm not driving stupid. I'm not driving careless. I'm driving for the conditions.
535.
I'll be 1012 with this individual. I'm going to take him to the fire lake and drop him off there.
35 was clear, you have 30 miles.
682.
Was clear, that's a good stuff.
We're going to leave his Range Rover on the
I can't believe they haven't plowed the Fort Smith Junction. This is that fun curve right here, and they haven't even hardly touched that. And it's got a lot of sharp ends in it. And this semi's flying through here. I'm gonna let him pass me. Because this is a really sharp. He's gonna end up jackknifing this thing coming through this curve. And we're gonna end up getting it on video.
Northwest 87th Street. Timeout 3:08.
We're just a few minutes out right now from a possible, a possible water leak. Possible water leak near a water tower. So we're just a few minutes out right now.
36 minutes.
Might go back and film that crash. I'm a who? Why do you say that? Alright, we're gonna exit here. The off-ramps definitely are not in very good shape, so if you're out driving around this morning, first of all, don't be driving if you don't have to. But if you do have to get out and drive this morning, gosh, I hate this exit. Oh, shoot. Well, we're not taking that exit. We missed it.
Engine 22.
See, I couldn't even see this. I couldn't even see it. That there was a. There was apparently a curb there. We couldn't even see it. I was trying to not drive in the grass. So we're gonna have to go back down to 15th Street.
133.67.
Luckily, I didn't get stuck on that curb. But yeah, they haven't hardly touched the highways either in a lot of places. Specifically, the off-ramps haven't even been touched. So yeah, no, I would not advise driving today if you don't have to. Just stay at home, stay warm. Again, we're not even going fast. We're going almost double under the speed limit of the interstate. Almost double under the posted speed limit. Which is a downhill, so that was not fun. Again, this is 405 Live News. We listen to the scanners, and we cover all the breaking news here in Oklahoma City. We chase it all down. We're live Tuesday nights, Friday nights, Saturday night. I'm a news photographer. I've been doing news for about 10 years now.
Respond to personal assistance call at 41.
He's probably going to have that crash wrapped up before we even get there, so
312.
may not be going to that. But yeah, so I'm a news photographer, not a first responder or anything like that. I'm a news photographer.
Log 9. Respond to a known incident type at 1108 Southwest 77th Terrace. Timeout 312.
And I just go live here to basically share what I do with you guys. lot of people find it interesting, apparently, and so I just like to share it with you guys. Del City looks like it got some good snow here. Again, this is about 1 to 2, maybe even 2 to 4 inches in some places of snowfall here in the Oklahoma City metro, and we've got more additional waves of snow that should be coming here during the day and later hours of the morning here. Looks like somebody did some donuts in this intersection. I probably won't be out Saturday night tonight because I have to be at work very early tomorrow morning. Sunday night, there's a good chance I'll be out, and possibly today during the day. But right now, it's not looking like I'm going to be able to do the Saturday Night Live because I have to be at work very early Sunday, like 5 a.m. early. And it's supposed to be a 12-hour day, so I can't be wore out when I go to work. Trust me, I want to be out Saturday night, but right now my work schedule doesn't look like it's gonna work out for that. But at least I was able to get out tonight. And do some coverage tonight.
Engine 33. Respond to breathing problems. At 10905, Southwest 19th Street. Timeout. 3:15.
Yeah, we're just a few minutes out. Possible water main break here in Del City.
Thank you.
I think I gotta go this way. Or is that a plow? Can't tell if this is a... Oh. No, this is a crash. Looks like arrows on scene already. So it looks like this truck spun out or crashed into the pole or something. The wrecker's out assisting the person. Yeah, it definitely looks like they probably crashed into the pole because there's some front end damage. No, I work a regular job. And I still have to work that regular job because I'm a news photographer. That's my full-time job. That's why I was saying I can't go to work tired. I'm off today. That's why I'm out tonight.
Go ahead, Marty. Where do you want the TI to respond to first?
But I'm not a first responder, anything like that. I'm a news photographer. That's what I do full time. And I go out here and live stream for fun.
535 City, no longer 1012 with that individual. Any mileage 688.
535 was clear, 0318.
Sorry, this person just occurred at 801 South MacArthur. There's going to be a male here with a ceiling stain. Black male wearing a green.
Yeah, this person's definitely having a bad night. Now they're gonna have to pay a $500 tow. Probably not $500, but probably $250 tow.
173 Station 7.
173 was clear at 319.
Yeah, I'm in a bad cell area, Jeff.
My first day travelers in on foot.
Cell area, cell sucks over here. Cellular's not good.
OHP is asking if you need them for a tow.
I'm for that right now. You can warm up for a second, then try to start it.
Sucks because that's a clean second gen too. Finally hear sleet hitting the ground. That's awesome. Glad it's finally actually starting there. Now, Midwest City and Nell City are definitely not the best with winter. But again, a lot of Oklahoma City area is not good with it.
36, are you able to get my call?
Yep, a lot of people get out because they think they have a big old truck and they think they can just go as fast as they want, and that's just not the case.
Stand by, I'll call them and see if we can.
Alright, I'm gonna get out of this. I'm gonna get out of this intersection. Or not, we're not in an intersection, I mean this driveway. I don't know if he's DUI. I think if he was DUI, the cops would probably be here, I would imagine. I don't know. I can't tell if the airbag's deployed or not. I don't think they did. But yeah, a lot of people think they can just drive fast in a truck and they think they can just drive fast because they got a truck with four-wheel drive. That's just not. It's not the case.
All doors are secured.
They don't understand that.
Disturb the snow, you can show that, yeah.
So we're gonna move on from that, and we're gonna go. There's supposed to be a water leak, kind of over here, that the fire department was on. There's more flashing lights up there. If the fire department's not here, we're probably not gonna, because it looks like it's like behind somebody's house. Yeah. Unless there's like a rushing river. Look and see. I don't see any water coming up out of the ground over here. Yeah, I don't see any water coming up out of the ground. So I don't know where this water leak is. So this doesn't look like anything. So we're gonna move on. It's always good though to check this stuff out. I mean, if it's a water main break, it could impact lots of homes, lots of businesses, that kind of thing, and that would be a newsworthy story. But this isn't anything newsworthy. It's not really windy tonight, it's just kind of breezy and gusty. And a lot of the snow that you're seeing blowing off the top of this building is, I don't know, man, it's hard to say. I haven't really tried a whole lot about barbecue. I like a place though called Big O's. It's over here in Midwest City. Big O's. It's freaking good. It's family owned and run, and they're good people that run it. So if you're ever in Midwest City, Oklahoma, Go try Big O's. Swadley's is okay barbecue. Swadley's is definitely not amazing. Rib Crib's decent ribs. But there's another place, I don't remember the name of it. It's up on the northeast side that has good ribs. It's a family owned place also. I just cannot remember the name of it for the life of me. I've heard Texlahoma good. I think the original one's in Edmond. I have not tried Texlahoma though. So I haven't tried Texlahoma. I don't know. I'm pretty biased because I smoke my own briskets and I think my briskets are pretty good because I do it Texas style. Oklahoma does it a little bit different than Texas. Texas is known more, or Oklahoma rather, is I think known more for good steaks. Like you can't beat Cattleman steak. Oklahoma does good steaks and good smoked bologna.
No original vehicle, 29 vehicle. They also advise that the vehicle is stolen from live along with 20.
They just do brisket a little bit different than
Several titles
I would. And a lot of that's just because in Texas we smoke everything, or we smoke our briskets fat side. In a lot of other places they don't. They don't smoke theirs fat side up.
I'll clear from here and around the station for DC.
Guess this is just a stalled vehicle. City's got their pickups out tonight, it looks like. I haven't seen any of Del City's like SUVs. They mostly, at least I've only really ever seen SUVs from Del City. They have a few pickup trucks, but I don't think they really drive them very much. Yep, that car's already picked up. Go. They just got done picking up that car. That was Sam. We'll come back and look at. I was right. That was the wrecker coming to pick it up.
207. Westbound Turner.
Because it was right here.
Just on 1026.
I think they just might have been
tag, zebra,
coming off the off ramp and
1205.
lost it.
Flat tire, they're getting the record service.
Either that or they crashed. It might have been that they just crashed
Okay.
into the curb trying to make the turn. I don't know.
You need to return for a confirmation check. 008093.
Trying to take the on-ramp. Wasn't going very fast there. Like 10 miles an hour. Yeah, I-40 is the best, guys. If you're traveling on I-40, or if you need to travel on I-40, I would say if you can avoid it today is just not the day to be on I-40, at least until they get some plows out here. Because this is just, it's honestly kind of treacherous driving conditions, and it's only going to get worse. The road conditions are only going to deteriorate from this point, unfortunately. So all these crashes that we drove up on tonight, this is going to be a common sight for the next 24 to 48 hours probably. Hopefully nobody gets seriously injured or loses their life because of this winter storm, but unfortunately with these kinds of winter storms, and a lot of people don't pay attention when they're driving and they're careless, that is a possibility, but I hope not. But again, these exit ramps are really bad. These exit ramps are really rough. They've got at least one lane plowed out on parts of I-40, but I don't know, I think there's just so much on all the roads, it's just so hard for them to keep up, and most of them have, most cities and ODOT have all their crews out. I always hate this intersection. Even on a good day, this intersection, this light's not good. I'm hoping the roads will be good enough today where I can maybe go get some chili from Brahms. I love Brahms chili on a cold day. And Brahms, a lot of the time, like in these winter storms, Brahms is usually open. But the last time I had Brahms on a snow day, I don't think it was this bad.
Squad 51. Respond to a known incident timing at 3:15 Robert F. Kerr Avenue. Timeout 3:34.
Tire tracks, but I don't think that's the owner.
My RP has the intoxicated subject.
honestly surprised there hasn't been a crash here at the Portsmouth Junction, which is where, if you're not familiar with Oklahoma City, this Fort Smith Junction is where I-40 and I-35 meet on the southeast side of the city. And they go like kind of toward Fort Smith, or it's called the Fort Smith Junction because you're coming either to or from. Extension's not even cleared out either. At least they finally repaired that crash attenuator there.
Go ahead. So 194 westbound, Turner, 1012. Give a guy a ride back over to his truck. Okay. Beginning mileage 16705.
Now take a check now.
I'll say 319.
Yeah, we're gonna roll through breakdown real quick. I mean, there was nobody out tonight.
Eastbound at the 145, the white blue semi jackknife.
Engine 18 and 751. Respond to ADW Medical at 2529 Remington Place. Time out.
McDonald's.
3:42.
Male came into the McDonald's, said that there's a male behind the McDonald's. The victim is bleeding on the floor. He was hit by something unknown he was hit with.
Oh shit.
60.
Well, looks like we're going to that.
There's a Hispanic male I seen wearing gray sweatpants and a black hoodie, no shoes.
He's gonna take the driver of the vehicle to the laws of the new
We have a description.
and the vehicle's gonna be going back to their lot.
Witness didn't see who hit him, but said someone else is there with him.
Yeah, we're in Bricktown right now. We're about to probably head to an ADW medical. Hang on, I'm trying to find... I heard a jackknife semi somewhere. I want to find it real quick.
Schonberg is a worker at Remington.
It was on the Turner. I'm not... We're probably an hour from the Turner.
3611.
I don't know. I have a feeling this may be nothing.
No, alarm 2327 Northwest 10.
Sure, they get me around the right way.
I have a feeling that ADW may be nothing. Probably just a guy that got beat up.
Can you have call taker advise me calling 40? We're going to go to 16 and then come talk to them after the same time.
Guess we'll go up toward Lincoln through the area near the Capitol. So yeah, the snow's starting to come down heavy again now.
It's close by attention 18. Engine 18. I believe this is going to be at the McDonald's.
And looks like there is a dent and scratch out of a car with footprints coming up to it.
So yeah, our heavier bands are starting to move back in again. So again, we could see an additional several inches.
Engine 19. Respond to a known incident type at 6210 South Douglas Avenue. Time out. 3:45.
We could see several additional inches of snowfall here in Oklahoma City.
That McDonald's address, 5815 North River. Or excuse me, North MLK. Those COPDs, turbo debris.
That sounds right. Showing about 8:50. Maybe 6. I'm not going to check this transit camp in the woods behind McDonald's. I think the victim's gonna be at Remington.
Oh, if the victim's at Remington, then we can't go. Because their security will kick us right off property.
If you want to go check and just make sure I'll keep walking back here for a minute and head your way.
Not page 5063 of quick response to automatic alarm at 11600.
Yeah, there's no footprints or blood back here.
Page 506.
It's probably a psychiatric caller.
There's footprints coming out
Engine
over
12.
here, but it
Respond
goes
to
off to
breathing
the
problems
north.
at 1316 Northeast 12th Street. Time out. 3:47.
I think it's probably a psychiatric caller.
Footprints behind the McDonald's.
10-4.
1060, where did you find footprints?
Dispatch, engine 18. PD's on scene at McDonald's. They're not finding anything there. Looks like the calling party called from Remington.
All right, Mom. Have a good night.
That direction. Once they
Love you. I'll see you. I'll talk to you later.
Engine 18, sir.
Yeah, I think they're about to cancel the fire department because I don't think they're finding anything.
3980 Lanes LLC,
Sure would be nice though if this light would change. Yeah, it's so bright, man. That's one of my favorite things about the snow is how bright it is. Wind's kind of picked up in the last few minutes too.
And identify them. No longer 1012, engine mileage 16709.
Okay.
That doesn't always work because I don't know that they have the headlight thing.
Yeah, we got one unconscious and breathing behind the McDonald's. Fire access clear to enter. Thanks.
Well, looks like we're going over there. Yeah, my thing's running rich. That Mercedes. Alright, I tried that.
Dispatch, alright, he's just plunged a little bit. He's bleeding from his left ear. Found somebody on scene unconscious. 60, calm back down. Can you have medical stepping up a little quicker if they can?
There.
Yeah, he lost consciousness again, and he is not dressed for this call. It's right there, car's pulling now.
Eating all my snacks, damn. They don't have a McDonald's shut down for a crime scene. Maybe we'll go to McDonald's.
Like one of these. Alarm was past 5830, no question.
Contacted
police departments was told that they can't leave the station at night unless there's calls. That's freaking insane that their chief would tell them that. How are they supposed to stop crime from happening?
Engine 19 Eastern purpose. Engine 19 clear on return, thank you. 751 to engine 18, have you made patient contact?
Date of birth 2004-02-24.
We just passed by the state capitol here a second ago.
Dispatch 751, they have been on scene for about 4 minutes now.
I can't see who sent it, but whoever sent that $20 super chat, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Sorry, I can't look at it right now. I'm driving, but thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. It means a lot that anybody would want to donate to me or leave a tip, rather, just for me coming out here.
Advised there's going to be a pickup passenger vehicle blocking any traffic. It's going to be westbound about the 200 in the construction zone. It's going to be in lane traffic.
On the Quebec. Or on the Turner. I don't know, this whole assault thing doesn't really sound like a whole lot. They're not asking for crime scene or anything like that. So to me, it doesn't really seem very newsworthy.
Alexander, 35 of 91 East Quimby, clear local county.
I think the guy was probably losing consciousness just because he's cold. I mean, he probably got beat up at the transient camp.
Contact action. Advised. Okay.
Patrick will verify parties with AAA. Wants to check on a quiet. Looks like you put a tow in, but now is not answering his phone. We have a 2024 white Kia Sportage. They haven't had a chance to speak with him.
Yeah, I'm canceling from that. It just doesn't seem like anything to me. They're not asking for like a lieutenant or anything.
There's a car here on the west side of Educational at 26. This is the truck that I want to check it out real quick. 28 is in the Robert North Stray. Is there any
Really wanting to start staying a little bit more central in the city right now because if we get a fire, I don't want to miss it. Ended up stuck in one side of the city.
658.
Jake smoke inside. Sometimes those turn into fires. Not all the time.
Secure
But sometimes.
car lid is slightly closed. Syracuse will be to contact the driver.
Hey, 6278, me and Ken are going to go deeper into
Negative, it
the
looks
transient
like
camp. Call them, grab
ongoing
me, can't
issue.
find anybody.
Yeah, it sounds like it was a guy that got beat up at the transient camp.
Engine 23. Respond to check smoke inside. At 613 Southeast 33rd Street. Timeout. 3:59.
We might go check that out though.
Kiana, where are you at? I'm back off at this other camp. I'm about to detain them.
Can't remember if this is a stop line or not. 613 Southeast 33rd Street. This is a tough on ramp to negotiate anytime it's dry.
What are we able more for it? Not yet, it's charging.
At least they're getting all the big piles of snow off the road.
starting a residential house fire. We'll be on TAC 1.
All right, so that smoke in the area,
23, TAC 1.
that check smoke is now being upgraded to a house fire. We're about 8 minutes away.
Engine 19, engine 16, 603, 605, and 721. Respond to house fire at 613 Southeast 33rd Street. Timeout 403.
And McCord, would you mind following him to the hospital for me? We possibly have suspects in custody over here.
Ladder 7 up, ladder 7 up.
I'll head over to the
Ladder 7, give me a search.
hospital that following him to the on here.
Ladder 7 clear on search. 7's on scene. We've got a single story type 5 residential structure. We've got fire in the add-on on the Charlie side. We're getting water on the fire at this time. We're forcing all people out of the structure. Engine 7 is 33rd Street Command. I've got engine 7 on fire tag, ladder 7 on search. Engine 23 on scene in front of engine 7. Clear engine 23, booster back up, fire tag group supervisor, engine 7 working for you. Engine 19, state 5 plug, 33rd and Lindsay. Truck's moving again. Clear engine 19, stand by for the moment. So let's have a check.
Okay.
Top 3. Top 3 to dispatch, engine 7. I'm en route, ready for an FA. Dispatch is 603, and this sergeant that checks back inside. Engine 7 called for a residential fire alarm. Fire reported to be on the Charlie side, add-on. Clear, fire reported to be on the Charlie side, add-on.
Again, if you're just joining us, we're headed to a house fire right now. Don't know a whole lot about it. Came in and checked smoke, and now they have fire in the add-on. It's down here on the south side, so we're just a few minutes out from it. You're also just joining us. This is 405 Live News. We listen to the scanners and chase down all the breaking news here in Oklahoma City. And we're live Tuesday. Water on the fire. It's knocked down.
Made us clear water on the fire.
But we're live Tuesday nights, Friday nights, Saturday nights. Gosh, this is some nasty ruts. Tuesday night.
Engine 19.
Tuesday night.
On at the scene for manpower.
Tuesday night, Friday night, conflicting work schedule, but we may be live later today, and then we'll be live Sunday night, likely, depending on my work schedule. But it's right now it appears likely. But I won't be live tomorrow night because I have to be up very early for work on Sunday. I have to work this Sunday. My full-time job, I'm a news photographer for a TV station, and we're covering this, so that.
Command engine 19. Give me a secondary search, please.
It doesn't sound like it was a very big fire, so don't know that I'm actually going to get out on it. It sounded like it was just in the add-on, so I really don't know that I'm going to shoot it. Nobody's hurt, anything like that. But we're going to go to it. We'll at least stream it.
Clear engine 16. I'm in level 1 for now.
Dispatch to command. Are you going to need utilities? Hand air one off your seat.
Command dispatch, stand by.
Dispatch clear.
Command dispatch. We will not need utilities or air one on this scene.
So yeah, they said they will not need the air refill truck or utilities. So that just means pretty much if they don't need...
Command is clear. Command ladder 7. You put some fans at the front door. Assess for horizontal ventilation.
Typically when they don't need either of those...
Secondary search complete, negative result.
Typically when they don't need either of those companies, it's not really newsworthy.
Ladder 7 clear on horizontal vent. Yeah, it's probably gonna be okay.
Utility 23.
So that's good news for them.
Command dispatch, that's affirmative.
Yeah, fire's out already, Brian. That's why I'm not getting out on it. It was a small fire in the rear of the house. They already got it knocked down. The fire department here is very fast.
Utility 23. Respond to house fire at 613 Southeast 33rd Street. Timeout 413.
Utility 23 to command. Do you need us on this scene?
They just said they don't need utilities and they dispatched them anyway.
Command utility 23. That is affirmative. Come to the scene. Clear. 3 to 605, you can return to service as well. Clear.
Listen at about 700 words.
Stolen Wi-Fi. No, I don't have lights on my car. I don't need lights on my car. I'm not a first responder, and I don't pretend to be, so I don't have lights on my car or anything like that. all I have is my factory hazard lights. That's all I really need. I mean, I can't help the service. It's not my phone service. It's bad on literally every carrier. The South Side has terrible phone service. Like I was saying earlier, the city would much rather pay for a bunch of new stadiums and crap that we don't need instead of upgrading our cellular infrastructure. All right, KJ, it was good to have you in here tonight, and have a great night to you as well. It's starting to get slick in North Texas. Carriers would need to pay for upgrading infrastructure. Well, the government subsidizes it though. Local governments subsidize it. Or they do pretty regularly.
Hey, is anybody at the hospital?
Hey, Joe, go back.
Yeah, I think someone's in the hospital. Yeah, just need to figure out what's going on there.
Yeah, I can take a look.
So yeah, that's pretty much it for this fire. So that's pretty much it for this fire. They're wrapping up hoses and they're getting ready to get out of here. Doesn't sound like the house had too significant of damage, based off of what I heard. So this is not really anything newsworthy, to be honest.
Clear.
Engine 25. Respond to breathing problems. At 7400 South May Avenue. Timeout. 419.
Yeah, no, you really don't have to use your windshield wipers too much. It's pretty nice. But if it's been sitting in your car's running, then yeah, you'll have to use them. Let's say somebody needs to stop that pass alarm. That's annoying.
Need the alarm.
So yeah, that fire again, nobody's hurt. And it's a small fire and a add-on. So they were able to get it knocked down pretty fast, and so to me it's not really anything newsworthy. Nobody was hurt or anything like that.
Can you go on the Joe whenever you get a chance, please?
You're up to the Hampton Inn, 1530 South
36 level.
Street. Blue's going to be the front desk advisor, the mail on the third floor.
721's on me.
Unsure if there's a guest there. They can see him on the cameras. They're unsure what he's doing right now.
Command 721. Come on to the scene. Wait. Wait, go start right here. Now, please. We're going to be south of 122nd on 1 Street.
The good thing is this is the kind of snow that the kids can actually go out and play in. That's freaking awesome. I love that this is the kind of snow the kids can actually go out and enjoy. It's awesome that people can actually go out and enjoy this kind of snow for a change. Not the heavy snow that is just super wet. That stuff sucks. This is the good stuff. where I would leave my car. Really? Having a little bit of trouble on this. This road's not very good right here. I'm definitely sliding, having to gas through. So yeah, it's starting to get a little bit harder to get around. It kind of seems like some of the snow, at least on the concrete, is starting to really compact and freeze. Become that crappy hard snow.
They were able to get him up into a car, only for him to pass out again. RP advised she believes he may need Narcan.
Alright, copy. It's Junior's house. That's not a shocker. Go ahead and roll fire and emails.
Clear.
Alright. This isn't a scientific paper. What are you talking about? This isn't a scientific paper. Kahuman, thank you so much for the $50 super chat. I really appreciate that. Good night. And thank you so much for watching. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I probably should be doing some rolling stops, YKN.
Download the Fuel Forward app today and save at least 5 cents on every single fill-up. That's
Right now my watch says it's 9 degrees, and the car actually says that too. So surprisingly, both are at the same. Yeah, it's a Christmas wreath. They still haven't taken it down. Some of the Yonkis still haven't taken their Christmas lights down either.
Red one, can I get you out to 204 North Washington Avenue in Blanchard? 204 North Washington Avenue in Blanchard. It's going to be for a real subject, possible overdose, time of broadcast.
YKN, I made you a mod. I trust you. You've been here long enough, YKN. You're cool. He's just being an asshole, saying, talking about everybody's grammar. He keeps acting like an asshole. Just ban him from the chat. It just. All right, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta run inside real quick. So give me just a second. The stream might buffer because I gotta take my other phone in real quick. But I'll be right back.
Call takers not responding for any service to 87, so you can learn his words. 648. I told you around, I just still there calling for the answer. Now he's currently talking about 3 dots in the complex.
Oklahoma City out of 925.
Go.
Signal 76, North Industrial Boulevard and 100th Street. Maybe just north of 100. On the east side of the road, single vehicle collision. White single cab Ford F-250 went through a fence. There is property damage.
Okay, 10-20.
North Industrial Boulevard and 100th Street. 925, could be just north of Lindsay.
Okay, Ralph. Okay, Ralph. Said he was RP involved. Morning, Kilo 52.
Alright guys, I'm back. Set it running on key real quick.
What's your 1013? I see that, sir.
Units on medical, calling cardiac units, he has been drinking and a stab of weed. But folks are still having trouble getting information about the system. Can you tell me how long before it's called, please?
Go.
Group F. Unknown if RP was involved or a passerby. There is a name and number in the.
Yep, these ones have the new plastic pumps. I hate them.
Okay.
I absolutely hate the new pumps. Because you can't, like, top off. They, like, don't let you top off for whatever reason. Probably some stupid environmentally friendly feature or something. I don't know. Stupidest thing ever, though.
Yeah, he shows these Scott though. We've had calls with him before. There's also been mentions of 9880 and not meeting criteria for any CIP. Yeah, we can work.
Alright. It is starting to get late.
There's a few calls where there's comments that they've had him put up the dogs or try to put up the dogs.
We're gonna go up 35 and then into downtown, but we are starting to near the end of our live stream for tonight. We're starting to near the end of it for tonight, but I'll leave the stream going. We're gonna go into downtown, but it's getting late and I am still definitely wanting to try to get out for a little bit today during the day and go out for a little bit. So
down the street from the call on 42nd.
But yeah, I'm still wanting to go out later today. Depends on when I'm. Oops, I gotta turn my headlights back on. Depends on what time I wake up though. Maybe I'll be able to go out. I might try to go out early in the evening. I just wouldn't be able to stay out late. So if I don't go out during the day, maybe I'll go out early in the evening. But I wouldn't be able to stay out like. Definitely wouldn't be able to stay out like this. I'd have to be back. Probably back about like 11 or midnight, so I can get at least 4 or 5 hours of sleep.
I'll check that truck crash in McLean County when I go 10-8. See if McLean County's got a unit they can sit down there.
We'll see.
See what it is.
Just be on the lookout for a live stream later today, this afternoon, or tonight. I got nothing better to do today.
9810, North Council Road. Time out, 4:38.
They've at least got a few more lane, or they've at least got one lane plowed completely out on I-35. That's good news. Bad news, it's starting to snow heavy again, off and on.
Okay, well, we're not going to respond to the shooting dog. 10-15 county. Well, he's apparently refusing to put his dogs up until officers knock on the door, so he seems to still want to talk to us. Alright, let's find out where this call is from here.
Oh man, I hate taking Oklahoma City Boulevard. This is probably like the worst road to probably take. They barely even touched Oklahoma City Boulevard.
Go ahead. We are.
What's the building number? What's the address?
Call came in at 2610 West I-240 apartment 610.
Still can't believe it's 9 degrees right now. That's freaking crazy. Very dangerous cold. We very well Sunday night into Monday, we very well could end up -3 or something like that.
You tell them the log number's going to call in and an officer to change right.
Unplowed road ahead. Well, that ain't that the truth.
Get off the phone. Looks like you pulled in the building.
They don't care if you message you. Tell them to come out and flag us down because we're standing out here taking cell phones right now.
It's flying over him, hard around into the 22.
Call the rental company, see they picked up that truck and I seen it.
Rather house in the 2632 West I-240 was the 1370. Looks like if you go south of the park and go ahead from I-240.
Engine 34 dispatch, we've been canceled. Engine 34, we're trying to find out now.
Oklahoma City, item 471, 1090.
Engine 34, that's affirmative, we can return. What?
471 was clear.
34 is clear and return.
I'm surprised they haven't even touched the Amtrak parking lot.
Okay. 14565.
140.
You're worried about Sunday now? We'll just have to see how today goes and how much snow goes, or how much more snow falls, and all that stuff, and how much work they can actually get done today. Depending on how much snow we get or how hard it
Engine
snows.
30 and rescue ladder 30. Respond to water flow alarm at 5309 Willow Cliff Road. Timeout 4:45.
All right, guys. Well, it is now 4:45 in the morning here in Oklahoma City. Second wave is out in the Texas Panhandle now. That's good to know. So it's starting to. I mean, there's more. There's much more. There's much more storm. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk anymore. Much more snow to come out of this storm. So we're just gonna have to see what it looks like here the next few hours and all that. No, not really a whole lot of ice under it. Not, at least not right now. So I'm gonna try to get back out later this afternoon. And maybe very early this Saturday evening. There will not be a regular Saturday night live stream today. Yeah, my tongue is frozen. No, dude, I've just been up. I had a 12-hour work day today, and then I went out and did the live stream. So my brain is cooked right now. But I'm gonna try and get out early, maybe this afternoon and or this evening. But again, there will not be a regular live stream that goes until like 3 or 4 Saturday night, just because I have to work tomorrow morning very early, and it's another 12-hour day. Check my blinker fluid levels. But yeah, so Sunday night we might do a live stream. It just kind of depends. Thank you to each and every one of you that was watching tonight. I really did enjoy having every one of you guys here watching and in the chat. I'm glad I got to share this with you guys, share what I do with you guys. It's been a lot of fun. So thank you so much. Thank you so much to all of you who sent donations and super chats and all that. I really do appreciate that. It means a lot that you guys support this channel. And it really does help me recoup a lot of the losses with fuel and maintenance and that sort of thing. So I really, really do appreciate that. Like I said, it means a lot to me. So again, we will be live at some point today or this evening. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna see what time I wake up. I'm honestly just gonna go home and go to sleep and see what time I wake up. But yeah. So thank you guys all for watching again. I really do appreciate it. Make sure, if you have not already, hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and subscribe if you enjoyed this live stream. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit that notification bell so you get notified when we go live. And Also hit that like button. That's a free way to help support the channel, and it really does work. It helps so much when you guys hit the like button. So I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you guys all so much again for being here tonight. I hope to see each and every one of you guys here again soon. And if you didn't jump in the chat tonight, make sure to hit that subscribe button and jump in the chat next time I'm live. Again, this is 405 Live News. We're live every Tuesday, Friday night, Saturday night on a normal week, but we're live most Tuesday nights, Tuesday night, Friday night, Saturday night. And we chase the scanners and hang out and chat and go find all the breaking news. So again, I really enjoyed having all you guys here tonight. Hope to see you guys all again soon. And everybody, please be safe. If you're getting out, driving and this stuff, if you have to, please take it slow, be safe, make smart decisions, don't do anything crazy, and just everybody be safe, and try not to get out if you don't have to. The roads aren't very good, and they're only going to continue to get worse as we get more snow. So yeah, all right guys, I appreciate it again. I will see all you guys later. Everybody have a good night, be safe, stay warm, and I will see each and every one of you guys soon. Later.